You are watching Climate Samurai. And this is Solar Headlines. Prime Minister dedicates 50 megawatts Kasaragod Solar Power Project implemented by THDC India Limited to the nation. The Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, inaugurated POWERGRID's 320 kV 2000 megawatts Pugalur, Tamil Nadu, Thrissur, Kerala, HVDC project at an event held over video conference. Prime Minister also dedicated a 50 megawatts Kasaragod Solar Power Project to the nation. Renewable Energy Minister, Singh, speaking about 50 megawatts solar project, said the entire power generated from this project will be consumed by Kerala. Our rate of growth of renewable energy capacity is the highest in the world. Jalandhar gets first-of-its-kind solar-based water supply project. First-of-its-kind solar-based water supply project has been set up by Punjab's Water Supply and Sanitation Department at Jalandhar district. The solar-based water supply project has been set up at a cost of 67.71 rupees lakh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, speaking after inaugurating and laying the foundation stone of key projects in power and urban sector in Kerala, said India is devoting great importance to solar energy. Our gains in solar energy ensure a stronger fight against climate change. A boost to our entrepreneurs. He added, in the last 6 years, India's solar energy capacity has gone up 13 times. Nitin Gadkari urges Power Ministry to reassess restriction on solar rooftop projects. The Union Micro, Small and Medium Industries Minister Nitin Gadkari has reportedly urged Renewable Energy Minister Singh to reassess the recent controversial decision to restrict net metering in solar rooftop projects. Recently, the Power Ministry issued a Gazette notification directing states to henceforth allow net metering only for solar rooftop projects with capacity lower than 10 kilowatts. Those with higher capacity need to shift to gross metering. Bags 2 transmission projects under tariff-based competitive bidding norms. POWERGRID Corporation, PGCIL, has bagged 2 electricity transmission projects under tariff-based competitive bidding norms. POWERGRID Corporation of India Ltd, PGCIL, has been declared as the successful bidder under tariff-based competitive bidding, TBCB, to establish 2 projects on build, own, operate and maintain, BOOM, basis, the company said in a regulatory filing. Ashok Leyland increases clean energy sourcing to 60%. Ashok Leyland has increased the sourcing of clean energy to 60% for its countrywide operations. Now 75% of the company's energy consumption in Tamil Nadu and 60% throughout the country is procured through the solar rooftop, solar ground mount, and wind-based renewable energy, Ashok Leyland said in a statement. ENI all set to grow green footprint in Spain, acquiring 3 solar power plants. ENI has agreed to buy 3 solar power projects in Spain from Xelio as part of plans to expand its green business. The plants have a total installed capacity of 140 megawatts. ENI said, adding it was in talks with Xelio to develop more renewable energy projects in the country to reach 1 gigawatts over the next 5 years. India's new net metering limit risks stalling progress on rooftop solar targets, says IEFA. According to a new briefing note from IEFA and JMK Research and Analytics, a provision in the Ministry of Power's new rules for electricity consumers, which mandates net metering for rooftop solar projects up to 10 kilowatts and gross metering for systems with loads above 10 kilowatts, will likely make rooftop solar commercially unviable for big residential and commercial and industrial consumers. Performance-linked incentive, PLI, scheme for solar PV to spur INR 14,000 crore investment. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the Performance-Linked Incentive, PLI, scheme for high-efficiency solar PV modules will spur investments of over 14,000 Indian rupees crore and build a manufacturing capacity of 10 gigawatts. He hoped for a massive response to the scheme. This is likely to increase demand for locally produced materials like EVA, solar glass, backsheet, junction box. We want to see our companies to become global manufacturing champions, not just to fulfill local demands, said the Prime Minister. ISA to launch World Solar Bank at UN Climate Change Conference in November. The International Solar Alliance, ISA, is planning to launch World Solar Bank, WSB, at the United Nations Climate Change Conference in Glasgow in November, reports LiveMit citing a top ISA official. ISA Director General Upendra Tripathi, speaking to the publication, said, "We are trying to launch a Green Grid Initiative, GGI, a Sun Charter, and the World Solar Bank at NEG 26 Colombian pesos at Glasgow, so that NEG 26 Colombian pesos becomes as important and as far-reaching as NEG 21 Colombian pesos in the past."
That's all for this week. Have a great day. Visit www.climatesamurai.com for all the updates. Please like, share and subscribe.